Hello, everybody. Hello. It's like 1:46 a.m. I should be sleeping, but nope. I'm going to finish these readings and not do them tomorrow as I planned. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't visited here before, we do our monthly readings and mid-month readings. I was doing them all privately, but now what I'm doing is I'm doing them and sharing with all of you. If you don't want to miss any of the videos coming up, please like, subscribe, and this way you'll get the notifications. I do offer a personalized reading after every 150 subscribers. And so I am keeping track, so please subscribe. Right now we're going to do Sagittarius mid-month reading. These are general readings. So sun sign, moon sign, your ascendant, your house, whatever is Sagittarius to you, this is for you. A lot of fire. A lot of fire. A lot of fire for you. All right. Of course. Sagittarius. I picked up this deck of cards and there was a card stuck to it that belonged to another deck. This is your person. If you're looking for answers subconsciously, there is a happy surprise. There is a happy surprise. You even got the Lover's card here in your blessing and gift. Just telling you. You have blessing and abundance coming to you. Big transformation. Oh, I'm excited to do your reading because there's something here for you. I know it's not all good news. However, you've got something happening here. And time to manifest. Let's see. I wanted to see if I could reverse the screen so that everything doesn't look backwards on you. I don't think I can do it now because I'm recording. All right. I'll deal with more cards as we go along, but let's talk about what I'm looking at now. And what am I looking at now? Well, I'm looking at the past, the present, and near future. I'm also looking at what we're going to begin, your gifts and karmic lessons. I'm also looking at you, them, and your energies together. Like I said, you did get here soulmate card that was stuck with them. And I'm also getting about calling in your soulmate, and hidden behind the scenes is about time to manifest. Overall, subconscious strength. This is about patience. This is about maintaining your inner control, maintaining the beast inside. And this has a lot to do with, the ways that we actually tell ourselves these stories. I see here that you feel that you don't have what's coming to you, or that you're not ready, or they're not ready. It's a story you're telling yourself. There is subconsciously a little sabotaging that you're doing. And so what I'm seeing in the past recently You have ambition, desire. You have the Rook of Coins. This is someone that someone that inspired you to seek further, to learn. And there is the Four of Coins, where you became holding too tightly, being frugal and scarcity mode. And here is the Queen of Pentacles upside down. And so that is about resistance on your financial security. So here we have, in the recent past, all about manifestation. And the manifestation, because these are all earth signs. All right. So here you have about frugalness. You have the Queen, which is usually about financial security, upside down, which is resistance. And then you have the Rook, which is upside right, which is about learning, about desiring and learning. So, the manifestation is saying, yes, you're trying to learn, you're trying to do good, you're trying to do this the right way, but you're holding on a little too tight. You're kind of like not allowing that final process of manifestation, where you clear away the subconscious programming. You go and insert your affirmations, you realign yourself with what you want to manifest, but then you have to trust so much that you can hand it over to the divine to take care of it. And you don't have to worry. You just release. That's the part you're not releasing. You seem to think you are, but you're not. So here, currently in the energy, or this was in the recent past, so currently in the energy, a lot of fire here. A lot of fire, a lot of passion. And so judgment is upside down. And this is resistance to this renewal of love, that you feel that what needs to be changed, what needs to be awakened, you feel like now it's all done. I'm awakened. If he's going to come back, he's going to come back. But I don't think he's coming back now. It's just kind of like you feel like it's all done. The dead is put in the dead. It's done. And here it seems like you were finally allowing yourself to start connecting with truth. You want to hear what you're ready to hear now. It's like, if I wasn't, sorry, I'm just taking this light out of our way. If it wasn't something that you wanted to hear before, you're ready to hear the truth now. And you have here more fire. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands, both upside down. They came out together. And so what these actually are resisting, so Two of Wands is really about toxic energy. It's about making plans with somebody that is kind of like, it's not right. So it's, there's something that you're not feeling like you're on the same page. You feel a little bit like you're kind of it feels a little lusty, or it feels a little bit like you're breaking your own moral code in some way. And this Knight of Wands is kind of like your dream man, fearless, adventurous, but this is upside down. So what is this saying? So right now you feel like, you know what, and actually this has a lot to do with transformation. Judgment is, it's really transformational. And you feel very much like, it's not going to happen. It's done. But I'm ready to go and start trying to connect my heart. No more playing games with toxic people. They're either going to be ready or be ready. But if they're coming and being ready, I'm not playing any more games. Not playing any more games. No more dream man. He is going to be real, and he's going to show me that I am awesome and worthy of him too. So in the near future, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Looks like you know how to manifest now. There is some heartbreak here, and there is some community friendships. So what's showing here is, so you are going to start manifesting your gifts. You are going to start receiving what you've worked so hard for. And the thing is, there is a little suffering and grief and pain. And this pain is going to, be resolved with your community, with your happiness, with those who are in alignment. I think your person may come back like friends with benefits, not as love. I'm just going to tell you. I'm getting the friends with benefits vibe. Maybe not the way that you expect it, but the way that it has to be right now. I can clarify that a little bit. Let's talk about this and then I'll clarify that. So what's ending? All right. So let's see what's ending. More fire. Lots of passion and fires here. So what's ending is you're not looking ahead and expanding. You're kind of like, yeah, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Just not feeling it. You're not looking at expanding and growing. You're not looking at where can this go. You're not looking at this begin, it's like, this is done. This is old news now. What is beginning is some conflict. All right. I don't know if there's some jealousy that's happening because you're being friends, and that means you have to deal with the fact that, you guys will have to, be open to what friends really mean. There may be a little competition. And so that's the thing, is this is what is going to begin. But what is the blessing and gift is this partnership, this duality, this union with your person. Because it's not until they are actually able to see you as the person that you are. Because before, when it came to you being in a relationship, they were just so caught up in all of the superficial aspects. They didn't really know who you were. And the karmic lesson was really that you were stuck in an energy that was making you not move. You couldn't seem to expand yourself. You couldn't grow yourself. When you're with them, you are stuck. And you just couldn't breathe. You couldn't allow yourself. And so what it is, this is not a bad thing. Even though you're not seeing growth with them, and it seems like there's this competition or rivalry with them, but it's because of the fact that they are holding you back. Like I say, it's something to do with, and there's a lot of fire in this reading. Like you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire. It's about you really harnessing this courageous, beast inside. And remember, we're talking about, there is a happy surprise that's coming out of all of this. And so there is a message. There's a message. I want to go and clarify a little bit on this heartbreak. Let's see what this heartbreak is going to tell us. There's more here, but I want to just clarify before I go further and get lost here, because you are going through a huge transformation. And there is blessings and abundance that is being healed for you. It looks like your root was blocked because of this person, and it's because you were taking on their blocked energy. You wanted to heal you, and you were healing them too, and they just weren't ready, and they weren't moving, and it got you blocked. All right. Yeah. So what is it saying here about this heartbreak? This heartbreak is showing the Five of Swords upside down. So it's kind of like the heartbreak is by the fact that, you're here holding on your swords and they're walking away. They don't want to participate. And now this is being released, right? So the heartbreak is now you got to deal with the consequences. But you are healing. You are healing, and it's showing that you're no longer having a choice. So the heartbreak is that, you're realizing that there is no choice, that you've made the choice. And the choice that you're making is not giving you the ability to heal later. It's kind of like the heartbreak is coming up because now that you have dealt with this and it's a safe time, because now that everything is starting to move again, it's coming up to be reviewed. Whether this is from the past, it now feels safe that you can now deal with this. Let me see what is the Three of Cups all about. Because it seems like you have friends or community, just genuine happiness. I feel a little bit like friends with benefits. It's kind of like you're allowing yourselves to be friends, to be safe. All right. So it's showing me here this friendship it is kind of telling me here that the moon is upside down. The moon represents to me in many ways about your perspective and cycles. And usually it is about the change of the way that things are being viewed as we go through these cycles. This is upside down. We've got the devil and we've got death upside down. So this is saying this is not over. This is not dead, not over. You thought it was done. You thought it was over. This is not going to happen. But it is a bit of an attachment. It's kind of like you guys are grabbing at strings to make this kind of work out. And you're trying to find a way to rekindle something inside of this and trying to salvage. So let's look a little bit more further into this rivalry. All right. Because I know it makes sense to me what's going on. Like you are moving, like you are getting your block taken out here. You are in a good place. I think it's just that, yeah, for sure. So what it is here is this conflict is saying you've got your King of Swords upside down, you've got the Ace of Swords upside right, and you've got the Nine of Coins upside down. And so really what this is just saying is there's this rivalry and conflict. Sorry, my eyes itching. You got this competition because you don't feel like you won. You feel like you are getting the shitty end of the stick. And so usually the King of Swords is somebody that's kind of like being logical and being a little bit more mental energy in their head. But when it's upside down, they're kind of, this is my narcissist card. This is where they are kind of being a little bit ego and being a little, self-centered and narcissistic. And then you've got the Ace of Swords. So this is basically like making new promises that are coming through the ego and through the mental mind, but nobody's going to win in this. right? So that's where you've got this competition and this conflict. So this is where this energy is manifesting. But there is a huge transformation as guidance that is being given. So I'm going to go into deeper with this. But what is to heal is the blessings and abundance. So as you focus more on the blessings and abundance, you're going to find that like energy is going to be repetitive. So this is what I'm getting. When you have, let's just say you have this scenario happen with family, this scenario happening with an ex-lover, this scenario happening in your home life, and this scenario happening in your work life. You can have separate energies deciding on who you want to address those energies. Whatever you are vibrating echoes out in everything. All right? So if you're having restrictions in your family life and it's making you feel a little bit congested and making it feel a little blocked and feeling a little bit like you're exhausted and tired and you have no more energy to give, that is going to mirror out in everything else that is important to you. Now, what I'm showing here is your Kundalini energy is activated. It's causing some havoc for you. I've also see a blockage in your third eye. This is usually based on a past life retribution. And it's saying that God is all about love and joy, not suffering, and only wants people to be mindful of the law, but you need to be not panic stricken by it. And there seems to be a little bit of too extreme taking place. So this is really, again, about this hidden beast. There is a beast that you're trying to control, and it's because of self-victimization. So self-victimization, self-abuse is to justify someone else's behavior or to seek a negative or unwanted attention. Remember this, what I was talking about? This little rivalry that's going to be happening. I feel very strongly that there is a new beginning, and it's going to be in a negative or unwanted attention is going to come through in some way. And sometimes we think we're fortunate when we're getting the attention from our significant other, but if it's negative, do we really want that? All right. So I know that this is your person, but your person is mirroring something going on in you. So there could be some subconscious energy that's being worked out here. And I know that doesn't sound very positive, Sagittarius, that I'm telling you, and I do apologize for that, but it's just, you have good things happening. It seems like it's just, you're going to get what you want. You've worked really hard for it. It's just that there is something here where you're going to see that you're getting not what you thought you were getting because you thought you did everything right, but there was a little it seems a little like someone's not ready, and you were, they weren't. So what does the divine have here for you? Love and compassion. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So what is love and compassion? Love and compassion. Love and compassion. I had a conversation about this today. So love and compassion is in our heart centers. And when we are dealing with love and compassion is not healing the other person. Compassion is not even seeing the negativity in the other person. Love and compassion is knowing all is well, and that you're just holding space for that person to be exactly who they are and love them unconditionally. Love and compassion means have compassion for yourself. Look how far you come. Look at all the things that you've went through. Nobody else would have done it like you. Have some compassion for yourself. Stop trying to do more or be more or make yourself making things happen. Just allow yourself to embrace how much you have already done. Loving and compassion is about loving you. Let's see what it says here for the card. So this card brings you, it's about unconditional love, empathy, and compassion. And it says this card brings you to bring more love to this situation at hand. Exactly. This is my reasoning here too. It may imply a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. This card is a reminder that you are loved and have infinite access to the gentle yet powerful force of love and compassion as when you need it. To bring yourself back to your heart, think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures, and places, and the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. I love it. It's very actually in alignment with what I was saying is going on here. It seems like you right now currently are not being compassion, where you're trying to be in power and control, and you're trying to control, and you're trying to work from your solar plexus and not from your heart. I think that what you need to do is shift the focus of your because you've done so much work on your solar plexus. You've been focused on the solar plexus and not moving up to the next aspect of your chakras, which needs heal, is your compassion. Your compassion for yourself, because this is the one you love. And you are now unblocked, and that was here. So now allow it to move up here. Beautiful. Alrighty, I hope this is helping you. This is a good stage that you're in. I know it sounded like it was bad news, but you're not in bad news. It's actually movement happening. Yeah. All right. So I look forward to talking to you again at the end of the month when we talk about December. Thank you, and bye for now.